ready to dive into a delicious Middle Eastern pastry. Kataifi, a tasty treat from the Levant and Eastern Mediterranean. This pastry has now started to appear all over Europe in 2024, 2025, so we're seeing it in fine dining restaurants in Japan, South America, and even Australia. Why has this pastry become so popular? Subscribe, like, and share your thoughts. Kataifi is super simple. Just mix water, flour, cornstarch, salt, and oil. Then grill those shredded phyllo strands to perfection. And because it's so thin, it becomes crisp and golden when baked or fried. This gives it a nest-like or vermicelli-like look, depending on how it's prepared. And this makes it perfect for holding other ingredients, whether they be sweet or savoury. In its traditional form, it's often used for desserts. Think baklava, sweet cheese pies, or sweet rolls filled with nuts and syrups. But now we're seeing a lot of chefs play around with savoury applications. Today, we'll explore 8 current trends in savoury Kataifi dishes being served in top restaurants around the world right now. We're seeing chefs use these shredded strands of Kataifi to wrap or cloak luxury proteins, such as king prawns, scallops, crab, or lobster tails. The delicate yet crisp strands work beautifully to encase these luxurious ingredients, giving a refined and elegant presentation. For example, at Hakkasan in Hanoi, they serve Kataifi wrapped king prawns with harissa aioli and pickled fennel, or try the lobster Kataifi with saffron beurre blanc. This dish offers a harmonious blend of flavours and textures, where the light and airy Kataifi complements the succulent lobster, while the saffron beurre blanc adds a rich and aromatic depth. Another trend we're seeing is wrapping or dousing these luxury proteins with a high-end aromatic oil. This could be a white truffle oil or citrus zest. At De Liebrige in Zwolle, Netherlands, they serve grilled langoustine with a thin layer of Kataifi soaked in truffle oil, shaved black truffle, and mascarpone. Trend number 2 is filling or stuffing cheese into these small nests of Kataifi. They are often rolled or folded into cigar shapes, or formed into small nests that are later topped with sauces, microgreens, and fermented honey. Some examples include goat cheese, Kataifi nest with roasted beetroot gel, thyme and pistachios, or perhaps feta with fig jam and mint. The addition of fresh mint provides a cooling and refreshing element. An example is this one by chef Tim Butler from his restaurant The Butler in the UK. Number 3 is the Middle Eastern and Levant fusion. Here he has created a dish called Kataifi crusted lamb chops. This dish showcases a beautiful fusion of Middle Eastern spices and cooking methods with European plating techniques. Number 4, plant-based variants. There are plenty of plant-based fillings that can be used to stuff these little nests or parcels. Think spiced lentils, wild mushrooms, jackfruit, or caramelized onions. Here's a great example by chef Daniel John from his restaurant Story in Australia. He has taken the traditional method of wrapping vegetables in Kataifi and turned it into a modern vegan dish. This dish is called Vegan Kataifi Parcel. Trend number 5 is Asian fusion. Yes, this trend goes beyond the Mediterranean and Middle East. We're seeing a lot of Asian chefs incorporate Kataifi into their dishes. Kataifi crusted. Gyoza comes with a tasty miso chili caramel sauce. Trend number 6, bite-sized canapes and amuse-bouches. In fine dining, Kataifi is used as an elegant, crisp nest or cone to hold mousse, tartare, or caviar. This is done to maximize flavor in each bite. Take, for example, this dish from chef Claude Bozier, again at Hibiscus in London. This dish is called Kataifi Nests. Inside this nest is a mix of smoked salmon tartare, creme fraiche, and salmon roe. This dish exemplifies the perfect marriage of flavors and textures. Another great example is these ones from Chef Tim Butler at the Butler in the UK. These canapes include foie gras Kataifi bites with a passion fruit glaze. Trend number 7 is using Kataifi as a crust or garnish for texture, and it works very well as a garnish to add a bit of crunch. This dish is a beautiful example of the textural contrast that Kataifi can bring to a plate. Number 8. Micro nests for luxe toppings. Now this trend has emerged recently, and it's all about taking those shreds of Kataifi, creating tiny bases for fancy ingredients. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment. The reason for this trend is chefs are now looking for more interesting ways to utilize the Kataifi and elevate their plating to new heights. This technique creates an eye-catching dish that speaks to the diner before it even reaches the table. So there you have it, 8 current trends in savoury Kataifi dishes being served in top restaurants around the world right now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.